your focus on something other than doesn't have that power of distraction, right? So that's why they say, focus on your breath. Get in touch with your body and just feel like, the blood is running, the blood's flowing through your body. Like, feel your feet on the floor. And it's not going to happen overnight. It's a slow and steady process, absolutely, right? So 30 seconds, 15 seconds. And you start to the same way you adjusted to your body, your mind adjusted to, staying away from things that hurt you when you were growing up, or trying to avoid pain or pain avoidance, is the same way now you start to learn how to accept yourself, love on yourself more, right? That comes with changing the narrative. And then the second part of it is also understanding that you have to incorporate the stress management, and by, you're anchoring your mind, right? You have these practices, and then you're actually understanding the power of community. So now that you're coming into a new space where you understand that it's imperative that you have a new mind shift, is finding people that actually share that same. So you have a community, a gathering of people that foster that same energy. So you're no longer isolated, because in the past of you being a high achiever, you've been isolated. Nobody invites you to the family, the office dinners, because you come in there acting out of place. So finding people now that are moving along your same journey now gives you permission to say, yes, I can do it, right? And then finally, above all else, is to give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. There's no harm lost. There was nothing that you missed out on. Everything happened when it happened, and it happened for your evolution. So again, for my high achievers, there's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But understanding that you also have to hold space for you in your test, and you do not sacrifice yourself at the cost of, a quarterly report, right? That when you look in the mirror and smile at yourself, you feel good on the inside, You don't feel like a shell because you've given so much away, right? You've outsourced everything that in actuality could not be outsourced. You outsource your health. You can't outsource that, right? So if I could leave you with anything today, understanding that you are more than your achievements, and you will continue to rise in spite of everything that you've accomplished thus far, right? I love you guys. Thank you for your time. That's it.